What's up, everybody? Josh Shorter here from Thor MX, Thor Motocross, Thor Adventure, Thor everything. We're here at the second annual Rocky Mountain ATV MC Mesquite, Nevada Rally. We just had a couple of amazing days out here exploring some trails, exploring a bit of the high desert up to the high mountains. We saw snow. I'm not kidding. It's, we're already into the spring officially, but we're getting through the snow, which is awesome. So had a great time. Thanks to everybody at Rocky Mountain for all your guys' efforts in providing the routes and providing food and fun times and games, everything else. It's been a great adventure thus far. We still have tonight and the recap tomorrow going on. So Thor is out here today, kind of bringing some attention to something that the most casual observers don't really realize about Thor. Thor and Hallman before us, I mean, this company's been around for nearly 60 years, heavily in the motocross, supercross, MXGP, the racing space, the high end of racing for sure. But for give or take 50 years, we've made jackets, pants, outerwear for the adventure rider, the trail rider, ISDE racers, etc. So that's something we're drawing some attention to today. So this is actually brand new product this spring. Our terrain pieces and our range pieces are more for the dual sport, trail, weekend warrior, we like to say, set. We'll start with terrain, in fact. Heavy build, 600D throughout, DuraMotion, so stretchy but still very abrasion tolerant fabric in the places where you need that mobility, you need that flexibility. So a lot of ventilation throughout on the jacket. The sleeves actually zip off and convert into a vest. Actually, we've been rocking this thing as both jacket and vest all weekend. We're actually proving it out here this weekend at this event. Pants, same deal, 600D DuraMotion fabric for that nice stretch, but still breathable and still water resistance. And then of course, all the great ventilation throughout. So our terrain kit, it's great for what I like to tell people is like kind of more enduro oriented, dual sports, of course, a lot dirt oriented type riding. It's very abrasion tolerant, which is important. Sometimes you run into an errant bush or branch today, and man, you're thankful when you have this stuff on, that second skin, if you will. Moving over to our range collection. So range has been with us for quite a few years and received a massive update in recent years. Range is definitely speaking more to that adventure or ADV customer, whereas it's still made of similar, if not the same materials throughout as terrain. So high wear, high durability, long days in the saddle, something we're very excited about with this DuraMotion fabric throughout the upper thighs and throughout the pelvis. Also back on the shoulders and the backside here. It gives you that stretch, it gives you that flex. Easy to climb on the bike, easy to spend 8, 9, 10 hours in the saddle and not have as much fatigue with the pliability of that material there. Also, obviously, you're seeing all these zippered ventilation throughout, which is great. Zippered pockets, big cargo pockets on the jacket, which is awesome, hand pockets, etc. Also, you're noticing great side cinching around the waist, side cinching at the forearm, at the lower leg here around your boot. That's to make sure that you get everything on, get everything in place, and then snug it up as best as possible. What you do not see is internally in the range. Now, what happens with the range is from the wrists all the way through to the ankles is a removable quilted thermal liner. So zip in, zip out, and they're separate, one piece for the jacket, one piece for the pant. So we truly targeted this as being kind of all season gear, 4-season gear, if you will. I mean, there are extremes, right? But really the world over, this thing has been doing a great job at a great price point for people year-round, as for year-round riding, if you will. Additionally, we're talking impact padding here. We've partnered with Rion for this range collection that just dropped this spring. So Rion pads and panels throughout. I've got an example actually. So for example, the back panel is a CE certified level 2 in the Rion, level 1 in the shoulders, elbows, hips, and knees as well. So these come pre-installed in the product. You can kind of see through it and see my silly face. So obviously very breathable, but great memory, great impact resistance, a really nice product. The guys at Rion are working really, really hard in our power sports space to produce these better materials and really enhancing your ride. So that's the latest from terrain and range from Thor this season. These are brand new. They just launched within the past couple of weeks here in the States. So check it out today. Go to thormx.com for more information. But to make your purchase, go to our friends over here at Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Check it out.